guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the December edition of the Tribe Beauty Box. So if you already know everything there is to know about this box and you just want to skip ahead to the items inside, then as usual I'm going to leave a timestamp in the comment section down below. But if you don't know what this box is and you want to know a little bit more, then I'm going to give a brief little description here, but I will also leave some more detailed information in the description box down below, so you can feel free to check that out at your own leisure. So this box originated in the US but became available in the UK. I'm not entirely sure when. I became aware of it about this time last year, but I think it was available before then. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give the UK information now, but if I can find any of the US prices I will drop that in the description box as well. So this is a bi-monthly beauty subscription service, so every 2 months. It's £37.99 per box, so not per month. So it is one of the more expensive boxes, but because it's not every single month, it's not really that bad. And considering what you get, for me, I don't feel like it's a bad price at all. So on to what you do get. You get 5 full-size beauty products, which I think is amazing. And it's very often stuff that you can get a cohesive sort of look out of. So palette, beauty tools, maybe some skincare, maybe blusher, bronzer, lipstick, things like that. I've always found this to be quite a well thought out box. As you can probably tell, this has become one of my favourite subscription boxes. The products in this box are usually from indie brands, and they're usually owned by women as well. So overall, this is a pretty cool box. Now, you do normally get the chance to pick an option for something that's in this box, and very often that's the eyeshadow palette. Now, the last box I had, I actually missed out on the opportunity to pick the palette, and I ended up with one that I wasn't that keen on. But for this box, I actually managed to choose what I wanted, which was great because the option that I didn't choose is a palette that I already own. So the option for the palette that I didn't choose was the Saffron palette from Suva Beauty, which, as you can see, I already have. And this is what it looks like inside. And I do like this palette, but obviously I don't need 2 of them, so I picked the other palette, which we'll get into now and you'll be able to see. So the palette that I chose is from a brand called Poppy Cosmetics, which I'll be honest, I've never heard of, but it's called the Neon Drip palette. And as soon as I saw the pictures for this, I was like, sold. I will definitely be giving that a go if I get the chance. So that's what the inner packaging looks like. And that's what I've got on the back. And then when we open it up, just get rid of the little plastic thing. This is what we look like inside. So just how cool does that look? It's so bright and colourful, and it's definitely something that I was more drawn to. Just this green here, it's called Slimy. I'm just going to give that a swatch. I've not touched this, so that's that one. I'm just going to pop that on there. Oh, that's what that looks like. So that's pretty cool. We'll try Side Chick, which is this orange, and we'll give Lit a bit of a swatch as well. So we're going to do Side Chick and Lit, and that's what they look like. Oh, don't drop it, don't drop it. So, oh. That's what they look like. So the mattes do feel a little bit powdery, so there might be a bit of fallout with them, but at least I'm prepared for it. That shimmer looks really pretty. Oof. Definitely excited to get this onto my face at some point, so that's cool. So as with the last few boxes that I've had, there wasn't a card included in this box, so I've had to sort of do a little bit of research. So the Neon Drip palette from the Poppy Cosmetics website, this retails for $29, which converted to UK pounds is £21.67, but I strongly suspect that if this was available in this country it would be more like £29. I actually couldn't find it in this country, so you would have to order it from the Poppy Cosmetics website, which then there might be customs and taxes and all sorts on top, so just bear that in mind. But as a first impression, I'm quite excited by this. Very happy that I chose that. So the next thing that I'm pulling out is from Avant, and this is the Supreme Hyaluronic Acid Antioxidizing Duo Moisturiser. Now I do already have a Duo Moisturiser, but I'm not sure which one I already have. If I've got the same one, then I'll probably give this to someone that I know showed some interest a little while ago. So if it's the same one, I'll pass it on to her, see what she thinks. Now I was actually quite surprised to see this in here. Avant is a really expensive brand, and it's not something that I would have thought to find in Tribe Beauty Box. Now I did do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research to try and find out the price of this, and I did find it on Look Fantastic for £100, and that is for the 50ml, which is what this is. As I said, full size items in Tribe Beauty Box. However, when I was looking into this, and I'd noticed it a couple of weeks ago when I was looking into the price for another item from another box, the packaging's different. So if I was to buy this from Look Fantastic, it is advertising it as a jar, and I'd noticed it, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. So, you know, it is what it is. But then when I was looking into this one, again, I noticed that the 50ml on Look Fantastic is in a jar. And it made me think, well, why is this in a tube then? And then I remembered that sometime either earlier this year or the end of last year, I did hear that there was a bit of a thing about subscription boxes having brands in their boxes, but it wasn't necessarily the brands that the item that you'd be able to buy, so the ingredients were different. And it made me think, and it made me wonder if perhaps that was what was going on here. Maybe we weren't getting an identical product to what you'd be getting if you bought it direct from a retailer. That seems to be the case. I'm going to put a picture on the screen now so you can see the ingredients list as it is on Look Fantastic, and I'm going to show you if you can see this. Whoops, come on. And I don't know if you'll be able to read that. If not, I'm going to try and take a photo, a close-up photo, so you can see the ingredients list that's on the back of here. But you can see that that first ingredient is different. So the first ingredient on the product that we've received is water, and yet the first ingredient in the product on Look Fantastic is allantoin. Now, I don't know how much difference that's going to make to the product, and you can see that there's like other variations as well. As I said, I'm not a skincare expert. I don't know how much difference that's going to make to a product, but I would imagine that from what I've read about allantoin, it's meant to be quite soothing and calming. It's meant to be a really good ingredient. So for it to be the first ingredient on Look Fantastic, kind of tells me, yeah, okay, maybe that's why that product is more expensive. But it's the 11th ingredient on here, which means it's in nowhere near the same concentration as it is on the one from Look Fantastic. If I tried this and liked this and then bought it from Look Fantastic, chances are my skin might react a bit differently to it. Maybe it would be better, maybe it would be worse. So I think having different items for subscription boxes is a little bit risky, and a little bit sneaky. Not sure how I feel about that, but there you go. So I'm not saying for one second that Try Beauty Box are trying to pull the wool over our eyes. I don't even have any information, so I don't even know what they're claiming the price of this is, but I would imagine that they're going to say it's £100 because that's what everybody else does. And on top of that, I'm also not saying that this is a bad product. I'm not saying that it's going to be a bad product. I'm just saying that because I didn't have a card, I didn't just take this product and go, oh yeah, that's £100, like I would have done from other subscription boxes, like I have done from other subscription boxes. And that's the only reason that I'm now looking at this product going, really? I'm not saying I'm not going to try it. I'm going to, you know, like I said, if I haven't already got one of these, then I will definitely give it a go. At the end of the day, it's skincare that I don't have to go and buy, so I've already got it. I don't have to go looking for it. So it's a nice product to have, it's a nice product to try, but it's just it's not what you'd be getting if you bought it elsewhere. It's my only concern. Next, we've got an eye pencil from a brand called Iman. I don't really know much about this brand, but I did find that I could find a UK site for this, but if I was looking in the US, you have to go through Amazon. Don't know what that's about. From what I can tell, this brand is aimed specifically for women of colour, which is fabulous. So this is in the shade Jet Black, and on the imancosmetics.co.uk website, this is retailing for £11.95. Now I did check on the Amazon.com site, the US site, and I think I found this, but I wasn't sure it was the same item, but I did find it for $7.50. So there's a little bit of a price difference there. Don't know what that's about, but yeah, it's an eye pencil. I'm sure I'm going to get some use out of it, and I quite like that it's got this little sharpener component in the lid, so that's quite handy to have. But yeah, happy to have that, happy to give that a try. Next, we've got a blusher from The Balm, and this is the Down Boy blusher. It says actually it's a shadow or a blush, so you could use it on the eyes or on the face, so that's cool. And this is the shade. It's a little bit pink for my tastes, but it's quite a rosy, sort of dusty rosy pink, so I think I might actually be able to get away with that. I was a little bit worried when I first opened it because I've kind of been favouring peach blushes this year, so I was a little bit dubious, but I've also had a couple of nice pink ones this year as well, and this looks like it might be alright for me, so I will definitely be giving that a go. It's got a little mirror in the top as well, so that's great. Prices, this was, so on the Balm's website, this is retailing for $21. But I could find this on Look Fantastic and Feel Unique. Now on Look Fantastic this was £13, and on Feel Unique it was £16.75. A little bit of a price difference between the two websites there, but you can get this in this country, so that's great. And then last but not least, we've got a lipstick from Solar Look. So I've never tried anything from Solar Look. I think it's a US based brand. I don't think it's readily available in the UK. If it is, I haven't seen it. but this is from the Beverly Hills 90210 collection that they released. I think that might have been last year. But this is the shade Brenda Loves Dylan. And that's what the inner packaging looks like, which I actually really like this. I think that looks so cool. And I think the colour looks quite pretty as well. So let's just have a look at that. That's what the wand looks like. That's pretty cool too. I don't think I've got one that's got a wand like that. Just, oh my gosh. That is such a pretty colour. Oh, I like this. Let me just, how fabulous is that? Wow. I really like that. Quite excited to try that. So as I said, I can't find this in the UK at all, but on the Solar Look website this was retailing for $14, which converts to £10.46. so again, I strongly suspect that if this was available in this country it would probably be around about the £12 to £14 mark, but not a bad price though, to be honest. For a good liquid lipstick, you're sort of looking at anywhere between £12 to £20. So, and that looks like such a good colour. It's drying down quite nicely as well. So, I'm quite impressed with that. So that was the last item in this box. We'll just do a quick little recap. So we got the Poppy Cosmetics Neon Drip Palette. We've got the Avant Moisturiser. We've got the Iman eye pencil. We've got the Balm Down Boy blush. And we've got the Solar Look lipstick. So, as I said at the beginning, you can pretty much get a look out of this. You've got the eyeshadow, you've got your eyeliner, you've got your blusher and a lipstick, and you've got a little bit of skincare as well. So, I do love this box. It's so cool, and I'm so excited about this palette. This is definitely one of the coolest things I've had in subscription boxes this year, so that's great. Eyeliner might not be the most exciting, but it's useful. I will get some use out of it. Lipstick, I'm really keen to try that out, definitely. Blush, I was a little bit about to start with, but I think actually I'll quite enjoy it. And I think the only thing I'm side-eyeing is this moisturiser, but that's only because I've sort of delved a little bit deeper into it and not really sure I'm happy with what I've found. But it's still a really nice item to have, and even if you take out it's not in normal packaging and your ingredients are a little bit mixed up, it's probably still quite expensive, so there is that to consider. But I'd love to know what you guys think. So please drop a comment down below for me. Is this a box that you already subscribe to? In which case, which palette did you get or choose? If this isn't a box that you already subscribe to, is what I've shown you today something that has maybe tempted you to subscribe? And let me know which products made you think that you'd want to. Or just in general, let me know what you think of the products that I got in this month's box. I really do love to hear other people's thoughts and opinions, so that would be great. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button for me. It really helps me out and just lets me know that you're enjoying my content. If you're not already subscribed to my channel but you think you'd like to catch up with me more often, then I'd love it if you could hit that subscribe button too. It's totally free and would help you to find me more easily in future. And with all of that being said, I really do hope everyone's okay at the moment and managing to stay safe. And I will see you all again in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.